So, you're someone who's interested in photography and you want to make that as a full-time career, then this video is definitely for you. In this video, I share all the things which I did, my step-by-step process, which helped me establish myself as a professional photographer. Hey there, my name is Barkha Agarwal. I am a successful maternity, newborn, and a women portrait photographer based out of Gurgaon, India. By education, I'm an engineer, MBA, worked into corporates for good 5 years, and then I decided to make my passion into my full-time profession. Let's get started. Point number 1, get your basics right. There's no second thought that you should not be doing this. Something that differentiates me till date in photography is that I have a real strong hold on my basics. When I started learning how a professional DSLR camera works, there was this gentleman who was teaching me photography. He was just my senior in college, and he told me that you should shoot so much till the time your camera becomes an extension of your arm. So learn about exposure, learn about ISO, learn about aperture, learn about shutter speed, learn about the exposure triangle, what happens when you pull the ISO up, what happens when the shutter speed is really high, what do you do if you have to photograph a subject who's running, what do you do when you want to photograph in really dim lights. And these are the basics which are going to be the foundation of your career. Point number 2, build your portfolio. Shoot anyone to everyone. Shoot your friends, family, shoot their babies, their pets, the food, flower, anything you can get your hands on. Take your camera everywhere where you go. So when I started, this was the second step, that I used to shoot a lot of events happening in college. I used to click a lot of portfolio images for my friends. I used to click food photographs whenever we were going out to a nice place, or even if it was not a nice place, even if a puddle of water. But then I saw beautiful light coming from a palace next to it. Yes, my MBA was in Mysore, and that's where the Mysore palace was. But then I saw a puddle of water there and the lights reflecting from the palace. So I decided to shoot it from a very low angle so that I can get the reflection shot into my camera as well. So that is where you build that creative IQ, is what I would term this word as in what can you shoot, experiment a lot, but build a strong portfolio and shoot for free. What shooting for free does is that it lets your creative freedom expand, and then you are not constrained that you have to deliver to the client. Please don't get me wrong, I am not saying that as a photographer you always need to shoot for free, but when you're starting up, you absolutely need the space for your creative freedom, for your style to come into picture. Point number 3, build a website, an Instagram page, a Facebook page. This is a social triangle, and this is absolutely necessary if you are launching yourself as a professional. And all three of this, if you do not want to do Facebook, that's fine. But in today's date, I highly recommend doing a good website and an Instagram. And this is going to be your home. This is going to be the place wherein people find you. The moment you have a website, people think you are a professional. And on that website, have your work, show your photo, write your story, write about you, write why are you doing what you are doing. That is something which is really impactful and that makes people connect to you. And stories are something which gives that human element to a brand, and that is really, really beautiful. On your Instagram, show behind the scenes, show where are you shooting today, show what are you shooting, what kind of subject you are shooting, what kind of color palette are you going to use, and absolutely anything. And when you are doing this, of course, when you are starting up, you can tell me that, Barkha, I do not have the budget to set up a website initially. I'm just starting up, or I already have a full-time job. I do not have that kind of time. You know, when I started up, my first website was built on Wix, and I did it myself in 3 days' time. It is really easy. There are so many template-based services like Wix, like Squarespace, and I'm sure there are 1,000 others like these which you can use. Buy a domain name and then just connect it, or maybe just take some professional help. There are professionals all around, or else if you do not know any agency or someone, just find someone on Fiverr to do the work for you. You know, one fun fact, when I started back my I had not even gotten into photography full time, but I was taking a plunge while I was working. My brand was called as Purple Moments Photography. Wow, what would that mean? But of course, I had a meaning back then, that purple moments or something. I had connected the dots there. But then as I progressed, as I practiced, I came up with the name which I absolutely love, which is Memories by Barkha. And then I changed the Instagram name and I built up another website by using the name Memories by Barkha. So whenever you are doing, just start up. Do not wait for that moment that when I get my domain name, when I get that perfect domain name, then only I'll build a website and then only I'll start my career. The right point to start anything is right now. If you are sitting in a room, let me tell you this, if you have a camera, go into the manual mode and click 5 pictures of anything which you find interesting. And when you are doing these 5 pictures, after doing these 5 pictures, evaluate like what you've clicked, what went right, what went wrong, get them printed, put it on your wall. And this is exactly what I did. And if I did it and I can reach here, then you can do it and you can also reach to a very successful place. Point number 4. Have well-defined offering. If you're watching this video till now, then I know that you are certain that you want to make photography as your career. So once you are through with the website creation, with your portfolio, you are through with your basics and you are already practicing that and you are ready to offer this to the clientele, then this is what you need to do. Lay out the offerings of what would you offer to your clients. Say for example, you are offering newborn photo shoots, then have the packages. All right, and start with something very simple. Just have maybe 2 or 1 or 3, whatever suits you. But say for example, this I'm going to price at $100, this I'm going to price at $300, this I'm going to price at $500. And once you've put the price point, then write the deliverables from your side as a photographer. Say for example, $100 includes a 2-hour session with the baby. It includes 1 outfit change or 2 outfit change, whatever works for you. Picking up another genre, say for example, you are offering fashion photo shoots, then just have your pricing like X, Y, and Z. Take a notepad and write it and scratch it, write it and scratch it till the time you get it right, until the time you think this is something which you should be offering at this price point. Having a well-defined set of offerings make you look more like a professional. Have your timelines in place, write them down on a website, or else if you send them a booking message via email or WhatsApp, have your timelines that once we do the shoot, you are going to receive the edited images in say 4 days, you are going to receive the unedited images in say 2 days. That was just an example. I'm not asking you to make your timeline so stringent. You can take a month or 2, but clients need to know. It is as simple as when we order something on Amazon and if the seller says that we'll try to deliver it soon. That doesn't make sense to us. We just want a date. Alright, when are you going to deliver that to us? In 1 day, 2 days, or 15 days, or 30 days? So have a timeline to that. Timeline which works with your schedule, and your clients should always know that. Last and the most important point, market yourself. And when I say market yourself, I am not asking you to do some heavy loaded marketing or branding events. I am just saying that you are your own brand. Go to networking events, attend Facebook group meetings. There are so many women networking events out there. So when I started, I remember there was a Tej Mela and I made friends with the girl who was organizing that. And I told her that what if I photograph your event for free? Would you let me market myself? She said yes. And she was very happy. When I went there, I met over 30 women entrepreneurs. I met so many people who had children. And till date, they are following me. And this was like close to 6 years ago when I did this event. There was a Women's Day event happening in my society and I volunteered that can I be there, because I just wanted to be there to be around with women, because these were the women who were professionals, these were the women who would have children, these were the women who would want some branding photo shoots. And in return to that, I did not see this as they are using my services for free. I just thought this is an opportunity to connect with people. Second, this is an opportunity to practice and build my style. Any which ways they were not paying me, so I was not liable to produce a work which they wanted, but rather I produced the work which was to my highest standard, and that really helped me. So always market yourself, always talk to people. I understand as creatives we really want to be in our own dome, but try talking. It can be a little daunting at first, but this definitely is an acquired skills and would take you a long way. So from here, I have given you 5 clear steps which helped me establish myself as a successful photographer, and these can help you as well. I hope you liked watching this video, and for more such amazing content, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I would love to hear in the comments that what are the questions on which you want me to do more YouTube videos.